Hey guys, I'm Shri. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So last time we talked about inferiority complex and how do you deal with it. This time I thought let's flip the topic and talk about superiority complex. What are the signs and symptoms and what are the ways to overcome it? So in this video, let's talk about it in detail. A superiority complex is nothing but a defense mechanism to what's really going on with the person. When a person behaves superior to the other, they really feel that the other person is actually a perceived threat. In some ways, they feel that the other person would figure out that they're really inadequate, and they tend to behave in ways that makes them feel better than the rest. This trait starts developing between the age of 5 and 12. At this time, a child is seeking validation, acceptance. So if this isn't successfully navigated at the time, a person would actually develop an inferiority complex. So what's really going on here is that a person with superiority complex actually has inferiority complex. But instead of choosing to fade in the background, they tend to overcompensate this lack by behaving in ways that's hurtful to others. Because the sense of self-worth is based off other people, someone with superiority complex would constantly be comparing themselves with those around them. And as they do that, their subconscious mind is constantly telling them, you're not good enough, you lack something. A superiority complex can be another way of saying entitlement. This individual believes that everyone is beneath them, be it socially, financially, economically, or intellectually. Many times, this kind of behavior comes from being given everything as a child. They may not even come from a very nurturing or an affectionate home, but from one where they were given everything because just to be happy. So when they didn't get what they want, they threw a tantrum until they got what they wanted. So very early on, they learned in their lives that they can treat anyone the way they want and get what they want. When someone has a superiority complex, they may come across as being very self-centered. So they may challenge the values or the beliefs of others by communicating as if they have all the right answers. Some might even devalue the accomplishments of others by one-upping their own accomplishments. So for example, if a coworker did a great presentation at work, they would say, oh yeah, your presentation was really good, but mine had more engagement. Due to the fact that someone with superiority complex often battles with juggling their contradictory personalities, they tend to have extreme mood swings. They may go from feeling inferior one time to feeling absolutely superior the other time. So because of this, it's really hard to predict their behavior. So here are some tips that can help you manage your feelings of superiority in a better way. Tip number 1 is do not take appreciation so seriously. It's wonderful, it's amazing to feel appreciated. However, what's most important thing is your own feelings about yourself. Though it's great to get a compliment, it's integral that you should not let it inflate your opinion of yourself. So when someone gives you a compliment, just acknowledge it by saying thank you and move on with the general conversation. Tip number 2 is resist being a know-it-all person. When someone with a superiority complex finds themselves in a very familiar situation, they may know to do a task in a better way. However, resist being the person who takes charge. Give the opportunity to others, let them learn, let them voice their opinion, and work together as a group. And the last tip is to understand that everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. Those who have high opinion of themselves may be really exceptional in certain areas of their life. They may be really intelligent academically and rightfully so be really proud of their accomplishments. However, always remember that there are more smarter and more exceptional people in this world. So a bit of humility is always a good trait to possess. Always remember to acknowledge others for their accomplishments. So I hope this video really helps you in understanding and identifying people with superiority complex. Comment below and let me know which tip you found really helpful. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.